What
Yeah.
what was the difference between your expectations of being an Olympian and then
Mhm.
being an Olympian once you actually got there and you had to
Mhm.
do the Olympics thing?
Yeah. Well, it was so funny because I remember like when I qualified, for crying, the family's crying. I'm all like excited, everything's happening. We go to Rio. We're in Brazil. It's like beautiful there. There's so many people. Everyone's so excited that it's in their country. And then it was like it was over, and I was
Really?
like, "Whoa, what just happened?" I felt like I was taking it in, but I wasn't because I was so focused on performing well and jumping well that it almost like hurt me because I put so much pressure on myself instead of just going, having fun, and doing what I was doing all year to qualify for the Olympics. And
Yeah.
I think if I were to tell first time Olympians, it would always be take it in, but at the end of the day the sun will always rise, and that is what you have to have that mentality around. Because I remember, gosh, the morning we had qualifications, I think at 10 a.m. I had to be in the checkout zone 3 hours before, so that's 7 a.m. So I had to eat about an hour and a half before, so I was up at 4. But I took melatonin
Oh
at
no.
like 11 p.m.
Oh
and I had to be
no.
up at 4. And I was like, Alysha, like, what are you doing? You've never taken melatonin. You've never done this. And so I was trying to do all these things. And it was like, Alysha, just calm down. Like, take it in, do what you're used to do, and then just go and have fun. And so I think that's what I was so excited about Tokyo, because I was like, I'm wise, I'm more experienced, like I'm ready, like let's go. But of course they're postponed, but it's still something that it dwells in my head of like I took it so serious, and I have to tell like other Olympians and first time Olympians, not a lot of people qualify for the Olympics. Like it is a very special title, and it's something that is so honoring in our world today that you need to like take that in during that whole time and not overthink it, because you deserve to be there.
I think that's great advice. Um, it's it's so funny too. I've heard a lot of wild stories about parties going on and stuff like that,
Yes.
which seems
Mhm.
so, antithetical to what an Olympian is. Did you see any of
Mhm.
that while you were there?
Oh
Were
my
there
gosh,
parties going
yes.
on between the athletes? Were athletes
Mhm.
mixing? What what was going on?
Mhm. Oh my god. You know what's the funniest thing is like it's like a build up, right? Everyone is
Yeah.
like, yes, we did our hard work, we're here, and everyone just wants to like once they're done, let go. And like, oh, I trained all these hours, and they usually say it's about 10,000 hours to be an elite athlete, and you give everything you got to then to this one moment, and like I said, it goes by like this, and you're like, wow, really? And then you just want to let go. So what was cool was there's like Lululemon parties, there's Nike house parties, there's Red Bull house parties, there's each country hosts parties. So it's really cool because there's like an in village like, yo, see you at the Red Bull party, or like everybody kind of lets people know, and then you let everyone know in your group. And then we end up all being together. And it's what's so cool about it is like we'll be with people that don't speak our language, like Germans or Russians or anyone, and all we want to do is party. So we're all taking shots together, but we don't know what no one's saying. So I think it's like so amazing and so um it's like a really cool experience because everyone wants to celebrate their accomplishments together. And you wouldn't want to do it with any other people but Olympians, because you know what it took to get there. And so that's kind of the vibe. And the vibe is like you walk into the Olympic Village like you're number one. Even if you're ranked last in your top 32 in the world,
Yeah.
you still walk in the Olympic Village like you're number one. And it's really cool that that energy like vibes off of each other, and it's really really fun to be around that for the 16 days.
That's incredible. I can only imagine like
Mm-hmm.
everybody thinking that they're like it's so incredible. It's like
Mm-hmm. And you meet really like legendary people too, like Michael Phelps was there, Usain Bolt was there on my last Olympics. We were out in a club and we were all partying together, and it was really cool to see an environment of like people that respected each other because of the title.
Yeah.
And it's like, we know what it took for you to get here. Now let's all just have a good time and respect each other, and no really drama, which is kind of nice, except for if there's like bad things that happen out on the field or the play. But other than that, you kind of get over it and you move forward.